Hi, I'm Luke Schuster, Senior Policy Analyst at MassBudget. The state contributes revenue support to local cities and towns a few different ways. One important program is the Chapter 70 Education Aid Program that sends tax revenue directly to local school districts. There's a range of smaller targeted programs that go to specific communities for very specific reasons. And then there's general local aid, which sends state revenue support to all cities and towns across the Commonwealth to help them fund their local budgets. And it's general local aid that we're focusing on for this brief video. Cities and towns use general local aid to do a wide range of things, to provide police and fire protection, to build and maintain local roads and transportation systems. They also use this money to help supplement their local K-12 education budgets, and a host of other important local services. While there have been a bunch of issues with how the state distributes this money across cities and towns over the last 30 years, sort of on the whole, general local aid has a progressive distributional effect, where low-wealth communities receive greater general state aid. And the reason for that is the primary local revenue source is the local property tax, and communities that have higher property wealth have a much easier time raising local revenue, so the state uses general local aid to help sort of level the playing field. Now, looking at big spending trends back 30 years, we see that general local aid has been cut dramatically. Here we adjust total general local aid for economic growth, and we see general local aid down by about 58% since 1982. Now, you'll notice that the biggest cuts to general local aid happened in the late 1990s and early 2000s as a direct result of the state policy decision to cut state income taxes during that time. And we saw cuts across state budget programs very similar to these cuts in general local aid during that time frame. And then in more recent years, we've seen another round of cuts to general local aid that were more of a result of the sort of dramatic international economic collapse that happened in late 2008. Now, the effect for everybody has been reductions in the number of police officers on the streets and increases in class sizes in our schools. And ultimately, as we look forward for strategies to help us dig out of the ongoing fiscal crisis, both at the state level and in our cities and towns, it's going to be important to keep this history of cuts to general local aid in the forefront of our mind as we're looking for strategies for improvement. Thank you.